Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of SCOOB. SCOOB is a 2020 film from Warner Brothers Animation that reintroduces the iconic Hanna Barbera team to a new generation. This time, Scooby-Doo himself is the target of a dastardly plan, as he is rescued by a superhero team that aims to keep him safe, as our mysterious villain tries his best to capture our canine hero. All the while, the rest of the mystery gang do what they can to rescue Scoob and Shaggy, and in the process, learn the worth of their goofy friends. Like most everyone, I grew up on Scooby Doo. I really enjoyed the show growing up. I really enjoyed at least that first live action film, which I know a lot of other people did it. I even dressed up as Fred as part of a group costume a couple of years ago for Halloween. And I was really excited for Scoob. The trailers looked really endearing and they had a lot of heart to them. I love that we were focusing in on the friendship aspect and what really makes Scoob and Shaggy so special together. I also really liked the animation. I'm really on board with this current trend ever since like the Peanuts movie, where we're getting somewhat of a blend of like old school simplicity in the animation with the new technology. And that's what it looked like this movie was doing on the surface. So I was really excited when I could just straight up buy this film upon its initial theatrical release date, thanks to Warner Brothers and the unfortunate world scenario taking place that had them release it straight to VOD. And in the end, I quite enjoyed Scoob overall. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, I think our voice cast is great. Of course, we have Frank Welker still voicing Scooby Doo. Wonderful. But I do think Will Forte was strong as Shaggy. I thought Zac Efron was really wonderful as Fred. Amanda Seyfried was nice as Daphne. And Gina Rodriguez was great as Velma. Plus, we have other heavy hitters like Mark Wahlberg, Ken Jeong, and Tracy Morgan in more complimentary roles. Everybody really pulled their weight and delivered good vocal performances. I also think they did a great job of just capturing the essence, the feeling, the comedy of Scooby Doo. I think it was actually quite fun. There are jokes throughout the entirety, many of which got a chuckle out of me. And I think it provides a great range. Parents are really going to love some of these throwback jokes, some self referential treatment that goes on, a lot of smart jokes that are hidden within kind of a goofy feel and atmosphere that I think the parents are really going to have fun with. But it definitely makes sure to cater to the young ones. And at large, I think this is a great example of a film that is made for a younger audience. I do think that this caters to smaller children, but it gives so many nuggets in there that parents are going to have a great time introducing a property they grew up on to kids of their own to grow up on now. And it works really well and it strikes a great balance. I spoke about the animation. I did really enjoy the animation style of this film. It was interesting, and I think sometimes it got a little bit in the wonky area for me, honestly. But overall, it looks really nice. It's very detailed animation, especially when you look at like the human's hair or Scooby himself. It's very intricate. The backgrounds and the big colors, it looks great. But the way that they did a lot of the character design and the overlays here, it gives off the feeling of old school animation. It never goes as far as, say, the Peanuts movie. It's never quite that innovative and fantastic, but it still gives that old school original charm to a CGI 3D animated film. Plus, this movie flies by, it's not very long, and the adventure is constantly moving, and the jokes are constantly flying, so you're never bored. And I really love the heart of the movie. We stay with Scooby and Shaggy's friendship being the center of the entire film that really brings it all back together, brings it full circle, hits you in the feels, and holds the entire film together. I also really enjoy the idea of learning everybody's strengths and appreciating friendships and everybody's differences. I also loved these little robots. I thought they were so cute and they were so endearing, and I just loved them. They're probably there for merchandising purposes, but I thought they were fantastic. So then, what did not work so well when it came to Scoob? Well, I have to say the story at large didn't really work for me. First of all, we start off the story with this premise of sponsorship. We have a big A-list celebrity guest star in the film that is going to finance the mystery gang expanding. And that is pretty much not followed up on at all, and we just go in a completely different direction. It's kind of hinted at, and you kind of get the bits, but really that doesn't play into the story at all and could have just been done away with. There are other ways to introduce the friendship aspect that storyline is meant to push without just adding in unnecessary backstory. Plus, we have a lot of these little pit stops along the way on this adventure with this supervillain. And while some of the nuggets are fun, unfortunately, this heavily feels like the introduction to the Hanna Barbera cinematic universe, if you will. We get a lot of Hanna Barbera characters in here, a lot of storylines in here, a lot of Easter eggs thrown in. And at a certain point, it goes from being like chuckle and fun to, okay, we're spending too much time setting up what seems to be a potential cinematic animated universe rather than just telling a Scooby-Doo story. And that's kind of it. It didn't play out like a Scooby-Doo story. There's not really a mystery to be solved here. It's more of a animated superhero film with a straightforward villain, with a straightforward premise, with a straightforward mission, with literal superheroes included. There's never really a doubt of who done it. We don't even get a lot of those Halloween aspects as we move forward. They're there at the beginning to set up the premise that this is Scooby-Doo, but we lose that for just kind of a big superhero action movie to go the rest of the way. I just wish they had streamlined it down and gave us just a great Scooby-Doo movie and let the chips fall where they may when it comes to the rest of the Hanna-Barbera universe that clearly they're hoping to make happen. So overall, I think Scoob is a solid animated film, one that will appeal to the parents. It will get that nostalgia. They consistently make sure to reach out to you and let you know that you're included, but one that definitely aims at a young audience. This is great for the kids right now, and parents, you're not going to want to die watching it. And if you do watch it, definitely watch the credits. They're a whole lot of fun, and yes, they definitely do give you more Hanna-Barbera Easter eggs to smile at, but obviously in a bit less of an in-your-face way. They're beautiful, gorgeously animated. So I think this is worth a rental if you have a family. If you're just a really big Scooby-Doo fan, I would probably just flat out buy this if you're a big Scooby-Doo fanatic, because it caters to the Scooby fans, and I think you'll have fun with it. Otherwise, if you're just an animation fan or you're casually interested, I would wait for this to come to a much lower priced rental down the line. So that is my review of Scoob. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Scoob, or have you already seen it? If you have, let me know your thoughts either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!